frozen, I held my breath right from the start.
Hi loves, welcome back to our channel. So today we're gonna have lots of fun and we decided to spice things a bit. So we basically decided to take separate videos. So this is me taking a video telling you guys about how Errol and I met, and he's gonna take a video telling you guys of how him and I met. So he'll get to watch my video when I'm done with it. I'll get to watch his video when he's done with it. And then we'll obviously do a compilation of both videos. So guys, Errol and I met in high school. We went to the same high school, so high school sweethearts do exist. We met in high school. He was in grade 11, I was in grade 9. Now that was in 2008. So do the math, 2020 now. So we've been together for 12 years now. Now that we've made a little cute human being who's 3 years old now, and his name is Avery.
I'm supposed to be telling you about how I met baby. Right. So we've been together since high school, if I can remember. If not primary, it's high school. And the first day I saw her, like my very first time to see her, oof, beauty. She had this long dark hair and this beautiful smile that I said about the big eyes. She had like these big eagle. Wait, which bird has big eyes? Eagle or an owl, or like an vest? Yeah, she had like big birdie eyes. Oof, Lord, I can't believe I actually went to her and said whatever I said, that I can't say what I said,
We don't even start. Guys, Errol was a very confident, persuasive kind of guy. Like he was that guy that he never gave up on whatever he wanted at that time. When I first saw Errol, guys, he really creeped me out. Like I wasn't used to that much attention. Like he stared at me like I was some piece of, I don't know, steak or whatever. Like each time I'd walk into the school gate, when you feel that somebody's really staring at you, so when you turn to look at the person, like you find them really staring, and yeah, that was creepy. That was really weird.
So brother wasn't ready for that type of action, I mean, girl with long hair, very dark long hair. I mean, what brother wasn't sure if the, I mean, don't get me wrong, did you see the girl I'm talking about here? So nigga gotta do what a nigga gotta do, you can't just look at the girl and don't make the move.
Anyway, that was it. So just like any other guy asking a girl out, he never gave up, and I remember I was really rude.
So brother finally made the move, Well, I wasn't expecting, all right, yeah, we can start dating or we can go out at the first time, but it was the first attempt. We know the rules, right? You gotta go for like, okay, a week. It's reasonable. It's understandable. Nah, not with her, dog. I asked her for I think I asked her out for this is gonna feel weird. I'm not sure if this is right or am I intoxicated, but I think I asked her out for 6 months. Yeah, 6 months. I've asked for.
But he apparently says 6 months. Like, which guy ask a girl for 6 months, like one girl for 6 months. I mean, how many girls were in high school? So I think he's lying. It can't be 6 months. That's a lie. That's a big lie.
You know how hard it is to convince a girl that you love her for 6 months. I mean, you even run out of lies. Like you lied so much that you run out of lies and you don't even know what to say anymore. You tell the truth so much that you run out of the truth and you don't know what to say anymore. Still, 6 months, 6. Damn. I wasn't right. I don't know about y'all niggas, but hey, that wasn't right, man. 6 months is a lot of time. We could have done a lot of things in 6 months. You know what I'm saying? But in that 6 months, well, it was. She was just like an angel, man. You know, when I talked to her, she responded so positively. You know when someone is rejecting you positively, when they're telling you that they are type positively. I was like, oh, okay, you're saying no, but you're saying I must come back and try tomorrow. That's what you said 3 months ago. It's alright, brother didn't give up. I stared with her big scary eyes, long hair. Love her. She's got beautiful hair.
He convinced me how much he loves me, how much he's into me. Like he was basically pouring out his heart to me, and I wasn't used to that. Like I've never had a guy ask me out like that, like in that way. Like he was really deep. Like
and the funny thing is that, fuck, I can't believe I forgot that. Every time I have to go to her, she was with her friends. You know high school crews. You like bunch of girls and a group of guys. So I was with my group of guys, and she was with a bunch of childish friends. Every time I have to go to her, I have to go and imagine, bro. All of those girls, all of those eyes, we're still in high school here. You gotta remember that. Brother still got. Brother had it. Well, it wasn't bad, but just all of those eyes. And it's funny how every time I go to her, they would act weird, and then she would maybe meet me halfway, and then we'd have our talk, and then after that, she goes back to her crew, and then they would act weird again. I don't know whether they were weirdos or maybe I was the weird one. Maybe I was just getting a weird vibe, but that's technically how I met her. And
saying, guys, he never gave up. You know the thing when a guy is asking you out for so long, so you start getting interest, like you start being interested slowly but surely. You start noticing things about him. So I noticed how he was such a neat freak, you guys. Like his shoes were always polished. Oh my gosh. You know the thing when a guy wears a shirt and he folds it in the arms? Like, I know it's kind of weird, but it's a turn on, guys. Like and he had this so big silver wristwatch. I remember it had a blue interior. Like that was just the sexiest thing. Like imagine this tall, buff, dark guy who's good. He spoke well. Yeah, guys, I genuinely love this guy. Like I'm glad God sent him to me. I'm happy. I'm blessed. Like I'm really, really blessed to have him in my life. Errol is such a gentleman. He's never changed till this very day. He's such a good guy. Like it's rare to find such a beautiful combination, He's sweet, he's a gentleman, he's down to earth. He genuinely loves me. And I love him. Like, guys, I love him so much. So much. So I can't think of any other person I can be with. I mean, so at the time, he didn't come to me as often as he did before. I don't know, maybe he was slowly giving up. I don't know. But yeah, so we both got chosen as RCLs in our classes. And I remember how a week before our RCL camp, we'd have like meetings, like brief updates on what would happen. He says this one morning something weird happened. One of my friends, I think, said something to him. I don't know what she said. I can't remember what she said, but
So I asked her out, she's busy beating around the bush, or maybe I was going the other way around the bush. And yeah, so this other morning, this other morning, it was a very weird morning, hey, because none of her friends would greet me, but they would greet me, but in a weird form, like they were scared of me, like, ooh, you know. But yeah, so I think we were about to go to an RCL camp, or there were some RCL selections and stuff like that. So this other morning, one of her, I think it was a best friend, but one of her friends, she headed up straight to me, like, all right, I can see she's coming to me. I'm like, okay, this person, she's coming straight to me. What the fuck? And then she's asked me if I've seen her friend. Never asked me that. I've seen her friend. I was like, nah, I haven't seen your friend. She was like, all right, well, brother, it's like you gotta put one and one together, you know what I'm saying? Gotta make two. And Einstein did not say one and one is three. So go back to the girl, right? I mean, brother already put one and one together, but I can't still gonna get the right answer, right? You know what I'm saying? So we had this RCL meeting. I don't know whether it was in a hall. I can't remember. It's been years. It's been years. But it feels like yesterday, but I can't remember. I can't remember most of the things I did yesterday, don't get me wrong. So they told us that we're going on an RCL camp and some stuff like that, but I think the RCL camp is gonna come after that. I don't know, some later, but yeah. So I asked to meet her after the meeting. I think the meeting was after school. Yeah, the meeting was after school. So I asked to meet her. She said, "Yeah, all right, I'll meet you." All right. So after the meeting, we went out.
then after the meeting, he asked to talk to me. He's like, "Can we talk?" Remember, guys, like I never gave this guy a chance to say anything. So I agreed. After the meeting, we took an after-school stroll by the streets, by our school. So, like he asked to carry my bag, like with that gesture, like, "Can I carry your bag? Like, can I carry your bag?" Guys, remember we're still in high school, right? So I've never had a guy carry my bag. I've never had a guy be so sweet and so romantic and so well-mannered. So that was a ding. That was a tick for me, you know. So I'm like, this guy is really, really, really sweet. And how he carried himself, guys, like he was such a gentleman. He spoke to me softly. Yeah, like Errol was very. So that day, I said yes to him. I was like, okay, let's just give it a try and see. Yeah, that was the start of our relationship. So we didn't know it last this long. And a lot of people ask us, how do we do it? Guys, honestly, I don't know. Remember how I said he stares, like he stared at me? He still does. Like he still does stare at me with that thing, like as if like it's still new, you know? Because I remember last year, 31st December, we had a friend over for a braai, right? So she says to me, "Oh my gosh, friend, like he still looks at you like how he used to in high school. Like, how's that possible?" I'm like, I don't know. Like, we genuinely love each other. We genuinely love each other. So we never changed. We actually never changed. We just grew, you know. From high school, I mean, how old was I when I first met him? Yeah, no. So guys, in the next video, we're gonna be talking about our RCL camp, what happened at the camp.
I asked to meet her after the meeting. I think the meeting was after school. Yeah, the meeting was after school. So I asked to meet her. said, yeah, all right, I'll meet you. All right. So after the meeting, we went out. So she was carrying this very, very heavy bag. I think, do all girls carry all their textbooks, their pencils, their books, and all the books they have at home in their bags? Or that maybe that bag was made specifically for that day, you know, maybe she knows going to carry a bag, so she wanted the brother to feel the weight and shit, you know what I'm saying? But hey, brother had it all going on. You can see some of that still there, some of that still left. Yeah, so that was good. So that's when she said, yeah, we can give it a try. Like, I wasn't sure if she was saying, yeah, we can give it a try, like the relationship, or I can walk her to the bars. I don't know. I was confused. Didn't get it right, but yeah, that was it. 6 months. After that was the 6th month. The end of it, not the beginning. The end of the 6th month. So it took me 6 months to ask the girl of my dreams out, my high school sweetheart out, and she finally said yes. But one thing I do remember, and I'm not gonna forget, is the first time I saw her. Man, was she an angel? Damn. Long, beautiful hair, man. Sexy as fuck. You should have. She looked like one of those. Them niggas know what I'm talking about. I ain't gotta say. Yeah, she looked like one of those. Well, she was one of them. High school one of those. Yeah. So that's how I met my high school sweetheart. First of all, I wasn't staring. I was looking. There's a difference.
You were staring, and it was really creepy. Like you were really staring. It was that's just not normal.
No. Guys know that there's a difference between looking at it and staring. I wasn't staring.
You were staring. And did you tell the people how you made me bunk school?
Oh yeah, she made me bunk school.
No. You made me bunk school. I remember. No, listen. The day I said yes to you, like a week after you guys, how Munti comes to me.
That was not my idea.
So he comes to me. So he comes up to me and he's like, oh, like the usual. I'm thinking, okay, it's the usual. We're just gonna talk, you know, like, It's like, let's go. I'm looking at the time, like, no, but I mean, we need to go to class now. He's like, no, let's go. We'll see. So I grab my bag. I'm like, oh, it's fine. Let's go. How on the way, he's like, we're going to my place. Guys, I can't believe I bounced school for this guy. Are we allowed to talk about that?
I never bounced school. I never bounced daddy. I never bounced school. I always went, she's the one bounced, not me. No.
What else did you say about me? Like a bunch of childish.
I didn't say that.
You did.
Did I?
You did. In the
I say that?
Yes, you did.
No, it's the other guy.
Where's that watch?
I gave it to my brother. My brother, I want my watch because you know wearing it, nigga. Wish to them.
Did he ever use it?
I don't know. Did you ever use it, man? I think you used it.
Oh, yes, guys. I just remembered. So, he was telling you guys how heavy my bag was, right? Please ask him what is inside his suitcase. I wish I can show you the size of his suitcase.
Oops.
So his suitcase was this size, right? Very small, very petite. You remember those suitcases, guys, that came in colors? So he had the very smallest, and he had one notebook in there. He had a pencil. Did you even have a pen in there? He had a boning socks for his shoes. Remember how I said he always has shining shoes, right? And then he has the audacity to complain about my heavy bag.
But I think he carried books from grade 8 to grade 11. It's like you're in grade 9, but you have textbook for grade 12.
I think that's it, guys.
I carried the books. But
I knew that you were going to be a gentleman and carry all my books. Alright, guys. You heard from us. That's basically our story. What do
how
they
we
call
met?
it?
We're going to tell you about the RCL camp, eh?
In the next video, we're going to tell you guys about the RCL camp. Remember, our story ends there about the RCL camp. So catch us on the next video.